Ferguson, Missouri, Michael Brown shooting, it's just tragic. It's past tragic, and it's not just tragic on the level that the boy was killed and shot by police and had no gun, no weapon. That's bad enough within itself. But the whole way that this is playing out makes it even worse. Nobody seems to grasp this whole fact that people are taking advantage of the fact of what's going on. Now, they're protesting, and we should protest. Protest is what we do. That's how we make our voice heard. But when we protest and then turn around and we loot, what does that help? When you're looting businesses, what does that help? How does that help your cause? I mean, just looking back at this whole situation, the Ferguson Police Department is skeptical. We all understand that. The majority white, with a few tokens here and there. That's what it is. We can accept that, we can move on. But then in turn, a young man was shot after the police said, you know, well, he robbed a convenience store and he did this and he did that. I've seen the footage of the store, and if he did, then he should have been arrested. But he should have been arrested, not killed. From what I'm understanding, the officer that stopped him had no idea of what he had done prior. So if he had no idea of what he had done prior, so there was no reason to truly stop him on a more idea of, well, something's wrong, or he may be dangerous, or anything of that nature. You had no idea of that. From what I hear, he was just walking in the street. Now, I've looked at a lot of footage that I've caught off YouTube, and I guess what everybody else has pretty much seen, plus the news that I've heard. And listening to what I'm hearing, this is a very sad state of affairs all around the board. Because the Brown family are grieving and have to bury their child. And the point of having to bury their child, they're looking at the situation of what's going on in their town. The town of Ferguson has now turned into a war zone. This is worse than any place we've had. This is the United States, people. This is not Iraq. This is not Afghanistan. This is not a third world country. This is the United States, the most powerful country in the world. Now, we have a city that's being militarized by state police, city police. They're even talking about bringing in National Guard. Why? Why can we not do this with some kind of civility? See, the problem is this one. When you stand around and we have so many black people, they get nervous. But unfortunately, we have a lot of ignorant black people out there. Yes, I said it. You ignorant black people out there who are causing this to be a lot bigger than it has to be. You're looting, you're hurting, you're doing a lot of damage that you don't have to do. You're hurting small businesses that can't fight back. That's wrong. You are no better than those police. See, the world we live in today, we don't seem to understand that fact. How can I put this, people? You stand around and you say, we're going to protest and we're going to make a point and we're going to go out there and we're going to make them know what we want. Yeah, you're going to get them to know what you want, but then in turn, you're asking the United States and you're asking the world to understand your plight. You understand? You want us to come in and help and be there on your side. But how do we do that when you're sitting here and you're robbing and you're stealing? You're stealing. What does that help anybody? Because it sure don't help Mike Brown. Your stealing only pretty much makes the point of we don't know how to act, or we are barbarians, and we are this and we are that. We're not. Stop being this, I gotta be real, I gotta be this. No, you don't. No, you don't, because it just makes you look ignorant. Ignorance is what makes them look at us the way they do. See, how do you grow like this? This don't make any sense to me. Now maybe I'm just a minority, and maybe I'm just ignorant. But the whole point is this one. When you get out there and you get in front of a camera and you can't use the words anything other than a curse word or some kind of just thuggish nature, it makes us look bad. It makes us look like we can't even put a speech together. Our vernacular is so small that we cannot grasp the fact of just being coherent. I mean, it's sad. I have children. I have sons. But I would never condone what they're doing in Ferguson. I condone peaceful rallies. See, this is the thing. This is what kills me. Y'all sit up there and say, okay, we're going to loot. You're not looting the police station. Now, now one of you peanut-headed people are walking into that Ferguson police station and looting it. You're looting stores, and you're stealing stuff that don't belong to you. And people are trying to make a living. They had nothing to do with this crime, but they're suffering for it. So when they close their business up and they leave after all this is said and done, and Michael Brown is put to rest, the city will still be in unrest. See, if you believe in your town and you believe in what's going on, stop them ignorant idiots from doing what they're doing. Stop them from showing out. You telling me a 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. curfew is just too much? Don't y'all need time to sleep? To rest? Really? You fight, but you fight the good fight. You don't stand up here and just be a barbarian throwing rocks and bricks. And you know what? We don't care. We're just going to be thuggish. And we just, really? You look like fools. That's what you look like. I'm tired of seeing it. If you want our help, you want us to be on your side, how about this one? We got rallies all over the country. None of them are like Ferguson. There's no looting. There's no damage to property. There's no hurting anyone. You're going out there and you're being cavemen. They call us barbarians, and you are just proving you're proving their point. Stop. I'm begging you, stop. We are people. We are a great race. But you're making us look so bad right now. Every time something happens, do we have to loot? Do we have to steal? Do we have to damage? Do we have to burn? Is this what black people do? Because I hate to tell you, I've not seen it in any other race. I don't see white people, oh, they did so and so. Let's go out here and loot this. Let's go out here and break this. Let's go out and destroy this. You know what? Let me change that. I've seen them do it over sporting events. So I regress on that point. We got to be better still, though. We really do. This is not satisfactory. And if you think it's satisfactory, please take a good hard look at what they're doing and who they're hurting. Because when it all comes down to it, when the next little incident happens, the police are going to be unaware. They're going to be high alerted. Because the point is, this is what y'all did over this one. What do we do when something else happens? We are so quick to call some kind of, oh, this is this and this is that. We don't fight right. We don't fight right. We just do things off the cusp, and we take it off our hearts, and we wear our feelings on our sleeves, and we can't do that. If we want justice, we have to do the appropriate actions to get justice. But I learned in school, 2 wrongs don't make a right. And that's what we get in here. If this boy robbed this store, he did deserve to go to jail. He deserved to be arrested. But he deserved to live to be arrested. The police were wrong. They killed an unarmed man. No matter how you put that, that's wrong. So I'm not condoning anything that they did. But on the same line, I'm not condoning when you're destroying small businesses in your town. When you're turning your town into a shithole. That's what you're doing, people. You have to live there. When this is all over, said and done, you still live here. This is still your house. Why are you going to fuck up your own house? This doesn't make sense. Now people are getting shot, they're going to jail, when they could do this peacefully and easily. Yeah, the people that go to jail that's wrong, guess what? This will be seen by the government. This will be seen by the FBI. This will be seen by any other law enforcement agency that can get involved in this. Let them do their work. But to you to make more problems on top of these problems don't make a lot of sense. Sorry, I can't understand it. I can't deal with it because it doesn't make sense to me. My people are better than this. And what they're showing in Ferguson is ignorance. Now the majority of you are doing a peaceful rally, and I'm not holding it against you. But I do hold you accountable for when you allow the other ones to do what they're doing. They're out there in bandanas and masks. If you want to do something, show your face. Stop being a fucking coward and covering your face up. Be a man. If I'm gonna do it, I'm coming out here. I'm on here now. Y'all ain't doing that. Y'all covering up like bandits, like pirates in your own damn town. Grow up, cause this ain't helping. This is just me talking. I'm Vic. I'm tired. So people, you like it, subscribe. If you don't, hey, I'm sorry, comment. But this is how I feel about this point. I'm not biting my tongue. I'm not biting no damn bullets. This is the facts. Grow up. I'm out.